Let's look at what's new in Camtasia, and this is the version 2026.1 as of April 14th, 2026. I'm reviewing the Windows version, and more or less I want to kind of highlight a couple of things that are new right here. So you can now import cloud recordings from Zoom, but please take note that you need to have a Zoom paid account, not the free account. And to do that, you just come to Camtasia 2026.1 and then go to File. You'll see the new import feature here, and then new from Zoom, and you can import this your recordings from Zoom and edit them inside Camtasia, or use Camtasia Rev to speed up that particular process. So that is one. Number two, they've added basic support for VTT caption import / export in Camtasia Editor. So for a long time, VTT caption formats have not been supported in Camtasia. Only SRT, SAMI, and I think SBV. So let's say we import media right here, and then just drag it on the timeline here. And let's say I do have already a VTT caption file with me here. Let me see right here, this particular one, a web VTT subtitle track right there. Now I can just come to captions, and if you can't see it, click on more and you'll see it somewhere there. Then come to CC tab, not the dynamic captions, CC. Click on this and then do import captions and navigate to the folder with that web VTT, and then click on open, and they're going to be available. Previously they would not appear in this tutorial, and this is what more or less they look like. It's kind of giving you that flexibility, but one thing you need to take a note of, web VTT allow you to kind of do a couple of styling for the subtitles, which is a really good thing. So if I decide to export the same subtitle, click on this gear icon under the CC, export captions. Let's say I go to tutorial videos and then say from Camtasia, and then save as type VTT. Click on save, navigate to the folder, and then I kind of look at from Camtasia, just double click on it. It's going to open in note editing app. See what happens. It gives you the web VTT, and then gives you more or less a couple of notes: the style, the queue, the font family, the font size, the font weight, the color, the background color, etc. So these are some things that you can kind of edit to your liking, and the changes apply to your VTT subtitles right there. So that's also another very good addition in Camtasia. Now the final one that I think probably is a highly requested feature is the feature to like sync timing of media by their audio. Now I've tried it and it's not worked out as I expected it, but let us see. So let's say I drag two media files here. I've got one good audio, and the scenario that you can use this is when you have a video but probably the audio was kind of bad, and you have some good audio that's edited. Let's just drag them to the media bin right here, and then let's say I just drag this one here, and then let's say I just drag the audio somewhere here. Now to use that feature, just select both files, right click, and then there's this option called sync media. If it's the first time you're using it, you're going to see new sync media. Click on it. It's going to process and kind of try to match the wave forms right here. Now if I zoom in slightly, you'll take a notice that it slightly missed the audio picks right here. So I might just need to adjust this manually like that, so that everything syncs, because I'm doing that because I already know that these files were synced. It's just that I wanted to see if yes, it would sync them correctly, but I've noticed it's kinda missing the picks for some strange reason. Hopefully this is something that can be fixed, maybe in just another like update, but probably it might work for you the way it needs to work. So those are the three kind of new features that is import cloud recordings from Zoom, ability or support for VTT captions, and ability to sync timing of media by their audio. So improved readability of text in light mode when an update is available, added vertical aspect looks and layouts to Camtasia Rev, which is good. Improved property panel header UI for effects right there, so that's good as well. And then some bug fixes and all that. But those are some of the few updates. What I really like is the VTT option. You can import, you can export, which is really good. Hopefully it offers, or you can do some extra styling like positioning. I hope that is possible, but I'll have to try it out, and once I find out if you can do all that, I'll do a video and show you how to do it. That's it for this video, and that's what's new in Camtasia 2026.1. I do believe 0.1. Yes, as of 14th April 2026. Thanks for watching.